Hello. Hello, everybody. This isn't exactly what I was going to do tonight, but my original plans didn't work out, so I made a backup to the backup plan. Assistant to the regional manager, essentially. Let me see if I can. First, let me pull myself up. Hello, hello. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Sorry I'm late. Uh, Technical problems. That's what I'm going to blame it on. But anyways, yes, I am here, and yes, you read right. If you are the type that can read, um, I'm doing a Pokemon game, and I know I'm already playing ZA, but this one is very near and dear to my heart. This is the first Pokemon game I ever played. I was gonna do Green. I actually did a playthrough of Green on my own with a repo card I had. So this is what happened. I got my repo card out. I put it in the Super Game Boy. It booted. I actually had my SNES set up, everything with the HD capture and everything. Um, the game won't get to the title screen, so it works fine in my GBA SP. It works fine in my Game Boy Color. Works fine in my Game Boy. Won't work in the Super Game Boy. Don't know why. And so I was like, okay. I tried finding a translation. It wasn't exactly what I wanted. It wasn't the original one. It was like a fan one. And I said, you know what? Why don't I just play the game that got me started with Pokemon? Why don't I just play Pokemon Red? It's not what I intended, but why don't I just play Red? Because it'll be fun. I haven't played Red in a long time. So come on me with this journey, a new journey through the world of Pokemon. Before we go to the next screen, I am just going to reset this. Let's go. Reset. All right. And I want it to be Super Game Boy style. That's what I was hoping for. Let me know if it's loud enough or too loud, guys. Anyways, this is Pokemon Red version. We're gonna start a new game. Hello there! Hello there! Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself? I study Pokemon as a profession. First, what is your name? So this is what I was like, should I take this seriously? Or should I write something crazy? I don't think a femboy will fit. I thought about this, just as for fun. Because it fits. I thought about that. I thought of something that could be like... because I'm technically a rocket, I guess it could be a goon. Nah, I don't know. Gotta be something neat. Let's see. I could just put 0. I did 0 in ZA. So let's see, what could I be? Hi, Sora. Just trying to think of a good name. You know what? let's just go with the classic. Let's go with the classic Zero. Yeah. Right, so your name is Zero. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. What's his name again? Let's see. What should we make the rival's name? My rival should be... Who should my rival be? Oh, you know what? This is a cool reference. No, Asuki's gonna be a Pokemon. Big Red. Yeah, because Big Red's, would probably be my rival as a Pokemon trainer. That's right, I remember. His name is Big Red. Zero. Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. World of Dreams and Adventures with Pokemon. Let's go. Alright. And I wanted to play it like this, by the way, in Super Game Boy format, because that's how I remember playing Pokemon. So that's why I thought we'll do it this way. Alright. Oh, and I should probably just save to get started. Like, save? Yes. And just for prosperity, I think I'm also going to just quickly save state. Just in case. Alright. Alright. Let's get out there and go into the wild grass. Oh, hey, wait! Don't go out! It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for protection. I know. Here, come with me. Alright. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Big Red, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come by. Just wait. Here's Zero. There are 3 Pokemon here. Ha! They're inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I only have 3 left, but you can have one. Choose. Hey, Gramps, what about me? Be patient, Big Red. You can have one, too. Let's see. What do we got here? I gotta go with my boy Charmander. You want Fire Pokemon Charmander? Yes. This Pokemon's really energetic. Alright. Do you want to give a nickname to your Charmander? Yes. And I know exactly what I'm gonna name it. Name it after her.
You've got a Refractor Shard. The Nightman 39 just cheered 10 bits. Hell yeah, back when Pokemon was good.
Hey, Pokemon's been good for a long time. I think I'm going to turn the game down just a little bit, because I think it's a little loud. Okay, there we go. Anyways, we're going to do Kurama. I'll take this one, then. Got Squirtle. Alright. Wait, Zero. Let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Alright. Big Red wants to fight. I sent out Squirtle. Well, I sent out Kurama. Hey, Nightman. Not too much. Just reliving childhood. With some Pokemon. Kurama's defense fell. But that's okay, I'll just keep scratching. Tail Whip. Come on. You gonna keep doing that? I'm just gonna keep scratching. Wow, I was really trying to get my defense down. It's gonna be a mistake, because unless I miss, which I didn't. Take that. Hat. Alright. Ground Greed level 6. Alright. Here we go. What? Unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon. 175. Okay, I'll make my foot. Let's toughen it up. Gramps, smell you later. Alright, bye, Big Red. I'm gonna go ahead and save, just so I don't forget. And then I will save state as well. There we go. Alright. Okay. So, I'm going to train our Pokemon up. I do have some ideas for Pokemon I'm going to get on my team. I'm thinking of a few. Oh, shop, please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. Alright, got a potion. Hell yeah. Here, Pokeballs for catching Pokemon. Alright. Alright, this motherfucker's gotta move. Come on, move. Move, you bitch. Move. Yes, there we go, okay. Get the appropriate route all the way up here. So I need to use the Pokemon Center because my Pokemon did not get hurt. So, hey, you came from Pallet Town. You know Prof. Oak, right? Sora came in. Will you take it to him? I got Oak's parcel. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go. So, when I think I've told this story before, but I'll just tell it again. When Christmas of, I can't remember if it was 96 or 98 or whatever this came out in North America. Santa, in my household, Santa didn't wrap gifts. He just gave you gifts. They just provided gifts or whatever. Tulip. That's the sound that Pidgey makes. Tulip. Alright, Kurama, let's get some scratches in. So anyways, Santa brought me and my brother Game Boys. I got the green... We got Play It Loud Game Boys. I got the green one. And my brother got a yellow one. And my Game Boy came with a copy of Pokemon Red. My brother got a copy of Operation Seed, which is the Game Boy Contra game. And let me tell you, Operation C, great game. But it ain't Pokemon. So, we fought over Pokemon Red. Until my parents eventually bought my brother Pokemon Blue. We also got other games as well. I got Raging Fighter, I believe, which is a game I want to do a video on at some point. Oh, Zero. How's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to like you a lot. You must be a talented Pokemon trainer. What, you have something for me? Deliver. Alright, there we go. Getting Pokemon Gold for your 7th birthday. Yeah. And so, okay, so there's more to the story. Hey, Kane, things are good. We're just playing a classic. The first Pokemon game that I ever played. Gramps. So I've got more to the story, which I'm glad you brought up Pokemon Gold. What'd you call me for? Oh, right, I have a request of you two. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Hero and Big Red, take these with you. Alright, I got the Pokedex from Oak. Alright. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old, I can't do it now. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Zero, I hate to say it, but I don't need you. I know, I'll borrow a town map from Sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Zero. That's my impression of Big Red's laugh. Yeah. So, back to my story. So, my dad ended up getting it. My dad's a truck driver. He's actually going to retire this year, finally. His 65th birthday is actually... Oh, it's in, like... It's on the 20th, so it's pretty soon. Anyways, my dad got a really good job. He got a job with... It doesn't matter anymore, because they're not there anymore. One year he got a job with Coca-Cola, driving truck. And he worked a lot, but his pay was reflective of that. Welcome to the Hunter Base. Time for your checkup. Thank you.
Relectos has joined the Hunter Base.
Thanks for joining, Relectos. We're just talking about some stories about this game and how it. This is my first Pokemon game and how things went. So just to recap for those of you who didn't catch on, Santa brought my brother and I Game Boys and games. I got Pokemon. My brother got Operation C. So my parents made the mistake. Santa made the mistake of giving only one of us a Pokemon game. So we fought over it until eventually my parents relented and bought him a copy of Pokemon Blue. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy some Pokeballs. I'm gonna buy about 5. That should be good for now. So when Gold and Silver came out, my dad started working for Coca-Cola as a truck driver, and he had a lot of hours, but his pay was much better because he had worked for different companies. He worked for a milk company at one point. At one point, he worked for Humpty Dumpty, and that was good because we got free chips, basically. Okay, so there is a Pokemon I do want to catch in here. And I hope this won't be consulting for who I get it for. Oh, there we go. They ran mail. Alright, let's use Scratch. Ooh, that's pretty good. Alright. I'm going to be catching Pokemon after Friends and VTubers, so I know what I'm going to call this one. I hope he's still in chat. Mail. Yes. I haven't trained a Nidoran in a long time. And I'm going to name it... Night After Nightman. I hope that's alright with you, Nightman. You're my Nidoran. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to save the game. Alright, so let me get back to my story here, now that I've caught a Pokemon. Okay, so, let me just make a quick save as well. Save state. Sure. Okay. So, basically, hey TK, how you doing tonight? So here's my story. Okay, so, around Gold and Silver came out, my dad was working a really good job, and so, you know what Pokemon that I want to be? I actually don't, and I don't know, I can't make promises I'm going to catch Pokemon of every single person, but, there's a few that I am going to get, that I have decided to get for my team, to make it balanced. Anyways, oh, I actually already have somebody I'm going to choose for Pikachu. Sorry, Sora. I've already made that decision. So anyways, I'm actually going to fill my party out and do that. Let's see. So we're going to go up here. And we're going to go looking for... There's 2 Pokemon I want to look for. Pikachu and Caterpie. And we're going to use this as an opportunity to train my Pokemon up, too. So I want Charmander... I want Kurama to get Ember. First of all, we're going to look for some Pokemon. We are going to go back and fight Big Red in that one spot. But we're going to actually... I should... do I have the Hyperspeed on for this? Do I have it on? Yes, I do. Yeah, that'll make things like that easier. Look for Pokemon. Because the capture rate is all over the place in this game. I'll get that. Modern Conveniences. So, okay, I don't want a Weedle. So I'll just fight this real quick. There we go. Chrono's level 7. Weedle. Grinding will go super fast because I can do this. Don't want it. Oh shit, Chrono's poisoned. Ooh, I should put Nightman in front, but I should also go get Kurama healed. Not all my friends, I'm just naming my Pokemon after friends. I can't do all my friends. There's not enough Pokemon I can put in my party. Anyways, so back to my story. Okay, I keep getting sidetracked. So when Pokemon Gold and Silver came out, my dad did a really good job, and so my parents decided we're not gonna make the same mistake twice. So my folks decided that sorry, Santa decided the year that Gold and Silver came out, both my brother and I got Game Boy Colors, and we got both copies of Pokemon Gold and Silver. Because I guess Santa's thought was there'll be no fights if they each have it, if they each have each version. So, anyways, that's how that happened. And so, what else was I gonna say? So yeah, I want to try to get a Caterpie and a Caterpie and a Pikachu in here. But yeah, no. Oh, so there's right. What was I gonna say? So when Pokemon Stadium came out, my brother and I beat the single player of that game, and we unlocked this thing called Dodrio Speed. So basically, what it would do is it would let you play the Pokemon Game Boy games at like hyper speed, like not quite as this fast, but pretty close. Oh shit! I should. Yeah, this will be good training. So we would speed through the game like that. Oh, Kakuna. Otherwise, these battles would take forever, so I'm not going to make you guys suffer through that for this. I'm going to run out of PP for tackle, but this will be a lot of experience. I need Nightman to get Horn Drill. Okay, yes, I did switch them around. Okay. But I am going to save because that was a level up. But yeah, no, so we got Pokemon Stadium. We would play the game on what was called Dodrio Speed, which is not quite as fast as what this is, but it would be our way to do things. And my brother would do things like, for example, he would start Pokemon Blue, get his Squirtle, and that little patch of grass in Viridian City before you fight Gary, he would just sit there. With Dodrio Speed for like until he got a Blastoise, because that's something he did for fun. Anyways, I'm gonna try to see if I can catch some Pokemon here by moving around the D-pad. Okay, another Weedle. We'll just take this out. Wow, Nightman, you missed. What the heck? I might run out of PP. Shit. Oh, that was a critical hit. Oh, are you kidding me? All right, so I gotta switch to Kurama. Nightmare grew to level 4. Kurama grew to level 8. Nice. Alright, so I gotta go back to the Pokemon Center because I gotta refill my PP. So you guys are seeing the grinding, but at least this is going really fast. So you guys don't have to... XP share? Gen... I think the XP share was introduced in Gen 2, but it wasn't equipable. It was XP all, or maybe it was this game. Like, everybody got experience. There was XP all first, and then XP share became something later on as an equipable item. XP all might have... Maybe XP share was second gen. I can't remember. I'd have to look it up, to be honest. Good thing Nightman can't get poisoned by Poison Sting. Alright. Hey, Nightman's level 5. Now I need you to learn Horn Attack, Nightman. Jeez, the encounter rate? I'm used to... Oh, Pikachu! Yes! This is what I want. Alright. And with Tackle. Okay. Might be low enough that I can catch it. Come on. Damn it! I have an idea. Okay. Yes. Send a Kurama. Alright, let's try again. There we go. Caught Pikachu. Alright. Now I have a nickname for Pikachu, so let's see. Do you want to give a nickname to Pikachu? Yes. And it is going to be... Because, oh shit, it's a rat. It's going to be... Gage. Hell yeah. There we go. Now I got Gage on the team. I might have to do what I do in my Let's Plays and put, like, little icons for all my friends who are going to be Pokemon on the bottom of the screen, so you guys know who I'm talking about. But we'll see if I do that. That's going to be... I gotta find PNGs for them and everything, so... Alright, I need to go heal my Pokemon up because they're low on health and PP and all that stuff. And then you've got Nightman who's friggin' fainted. Let's heal my Pokemon up, right? But we're gonna still do some training with Nightman until we can find ourselves a Caterpie. That's the next goal, is to find a Caterpie. Now, one thing that we're going to be at a disadvantage is we don't have anything that can really fight Brock well right now. So, we're going to have to get... My idea is to get Butterfree, and I do have a nickname for that Pokemon as well, figured out. So that's why I want to get a Caterpie. Caterpie isn't as common in Red, but you can still catch it in here. Oh, nice. Critical hit. Hey, Nightman's level 6. Alright. Okay, let's save the game. I know I'm saving a lot, but I like to save when, like, level ups and stuff like that happens, so... but yeah. Doesn't hurt to state it either. Another freaking Kakuna. These are just experience sponges. So Nightman's gonna get a ton of experience here. By the way, for actual Pokemon battles, I'm not gonna speed it up. I'm just doing this for grinding, so it's easier for you guys. Because, love the Chonky Pikachu from this gen. Right? So originally, I was going to play green, like I said, with my translated, cartridge. But, unfortunately, it's not working with the Super Game Boy, so I can't play it. And I did find another translation, but it was not this translation. I wanted to play the classic Pokemon translation. So, the sprites in green are horrific. Ooh, Caterpie. You know what I'm going to do real quick, just so I don't lose this? I'm going to make a save state, because why wouldn't you? Alright, so, we're going to switch to, we're going to fight, we're going to tackle. Damn it! I knew that might happen. Good thing I stated, so let's load our state. Alright. There we go. Alright, Pokeball. Pokemon Green, yeah. So, I own a Japanese copy of the original Pokemon Green, so, for those of you who don't know, Pokemon Red and Blue that was released in the West is based on Pokemon Blue from Japan, which is an updated port, which is an updated version of Pokemon's Red and Green, because in Japan, Red and Green came out in, like, 95 or whatever, and so I'm naming this, Pokemon after someone who has a little butterfly in their logo, and I'm naming it after Sky. Yeah. Sky's on our team. So yeah, Pokemon Red and Green originally came out in Japan, and then Pokemon Blue was a later updated version. And actually, Pokemon Green has some, like... Our versions of Pokemon Red and Blue, they're pretty buggy, but Green has, like, some really, really out there bugs. Like, for example, if you evolve your starter before getting the Pokedex, the game just assumes you have the Pokedex and you get soft locked. Okay, so I've got my party of Pokemon that I want here, and I gotta train everybody up. So, first and foremost, I'm gonna try to get Nightman up a little more and Kurama up a little more, and then we'll do some fights in here, but Gage also needs to level up, so we'll get Nightman some more levels while we're still figuring out what we want to do. Because I'm gonna go down and fight Big Red here in a second. Man, the encounter rate is crazy right now. I noticed the encounter rate also in green was like, I got through all of Viridian Forest without getting a single encounter. Now, you can call that luck, but like, I was like, I didn't want to get through the forest. I wanted an encounter. And I think the encounter rate was adjusted for red and blue, so. There we go. Nightman's level 8. Learn Horn Attack. Nice. That's what I wanted. Okay. Okay, we'll get everybody to level 8, I think, before we go back and fight Gary, at least level 8. Well, actually, one of his Pokemon, his toughest Pokemon's level 9, so we'll get everybody to level 9, I think, before we go fight him. So, let me just take a quick second here. I'll save new state. Okay. Of all, I think yellow is your favorite. So that's the funny thing. So, Pokemon Blue did so well internationally, red and blue, that they decided to do yellow as one more port before they put out gold and silver. Because just like Pokemon Blue or Pokemon Red and Green, the development for Gold and Silver was taking a really long time. For those of you who know who Satoru Iwata is, the previous president of Nintendo, he was a programming genius, and he did things like he figured out how the NES worked because it had the same processor as the Commodore PET, which is the computer he had. So I'm going to switch this up, and I'm going to put Gage out in front to gauge some experience. And so, like, he's this programming genius. And when he was president of HAL, because he was president of HAL before he became president of Nintendo, he would still go in and help assist with coding. Even up until, like, a few years before he passed away, he was still helping debug games. He was the president of Nintendo, and he was debugging games. The man was freaking crazy. So when Game Freak was having trouble getting some content to work in Gold and Silver, he taught them a way to compress data so that they could fit all of Kanto into the Johto games. So that's why Gold and Silver are some of the longest Pokemon games, because he taught them compression stuff to make the code work better in Gold and Silver. Because it's been said multiple times, the code of this Gen 1 games is messy, to say the least. But yeah. So, anyways, so he basically taught the people at Game Freak how to make the code better, more efficient, so that they can include more content in the game. Also, Satoru Iwata, when they couldn't get the battle system to work in Pokemon, when they're having trouble getting the battle system to work in Pokemon Stadium, Satoru Iwata, on the weekends, would painstakingly using Pokemon Red and Blue as a base, would painstakingly start porting the battle system to Pokemon Stadium. And one programmer said, at the midst of this, after all these things he was doing to help them out, saying, "What kind of company president is this?" He was, like, out-programming people. Like, he saved games. Like, he saved Earthbound, for example. And another Pikachu. This one's level 5, so is mine. I'm gonna send out Kurama for this. He's level 6, Kurama's. Okay. Save that. But yeah, so Satoru Iwata's the GOAT of gaming, in my opinion. He will forever live on as one of the greatest of all time. Not just as a president, not just as a programmer, but as somebody who understood games. And it's so interesting to think that the era we live in now, that, like, you look at Nintendo now and they don't understand. They don't understand what it takes to be... John Carmack, yeah, I would say John Carmack and John Romero are both up there, too. But, like, when I think of, like, some of the greatest of all time, like, John Carmack is a genius, too, when it comes to programming and stuff. And so, yeah, but I would say Satoru Iwata is the GOAT, and he didn't just understand how to make games. He understood what people wanted, and he liked games himself. He made stuff that he would want to play himself. And so his philosophy was always, you know, gamers first. Like let me put it this way. Nintendo had to cut jobs recently. When the Wii U and the 3DS were failing, Satoru Iwata, instead of cutting jobs, took a 50% salary cut. He cut his own earnings in half just so he wouldn't have to lay anybody off. Like, is that a smart decision for your company? No. But he did it because he believed in the people, and he believed that, you know, that no matter what, things would bounce back. And for the 3DS, it definitely did. The Wii U, not so much, but for the 3DS, it definitely did. And then, you know, he was one of the pioneers for the Switch before it was released, so he knew about it before it came out. And he had successes. Like, like, the Wii sold and the DS sold as well as they did under his leadership. Okay, wheels paralyzed. Shit. Yeah, I know there's no PP left for that. It's in a Corona. Okay. Well, I gotta heal everybody up. So, yeah, that's the next thing I gotta do, so... Because we're running out of PP, and Caterpie's not gonna last very long. I promise I'll stop grinding here in a bit. I just wanted to get a party started. Get this party started! And then we'll go fight, Big Red, like I said. But yeah, no. I miss Satoru Iwata. Like, I miss, because just, like, his philosophy for gaming and stuff like that is sorely needed today, especially at Nintendo. I think we're all losing what's making gaming special, and, you know, as much as I say, oh, I'm in my backlog phase, I'm gonna play all my backlog games, I still want to play the new Resident Evil. I still want to play the new Silent Hill. Like, I still want to play new games. I don't want to give up on new games. I just see where gaming's going, and I'm, like, looking at my backlog of games, like, at my shelf, and I'm like, you know what? I've only beaten 15% of my game catalog. Maybe I should start beating some of these games. That's the way I'm looking at it, anyways. And I've actually accomplished some stuff. In 2025, I beat quite a few games. Quite more than I thought. Alright, Gage is level 8. One more level for Gage, and then we'll move on to that battle. But yeah, no, like I said, Resident Evil 9 is like one of the only new games coming out that I actually care about and I want to play. And I will be streaming that, so you guys will get to see that. But like, other than that, like, unless the games go on sale, I don't know, man. Alright. I forgot, this is back when special was one stat, not two. So Pikachu's probably killing these things because it's a special stat. Okay. Alright, Gage. Ooh, a Metapod. That'll give me some experience. Okay. I want to get RE9 and the new Onimusha when it comes out. I need to start the Onimusha series. Oh! We're in Thunderwave. Nice, that'll be useful. Okay. So, before I continue on, I'm going to go ahead and put Sky out in front, because Sky and Kurama are the last ones I want to get to level 9. And then, like, I know I'm going to have to do switch training for Caterpie. Maybe not getting Sky to level 9 right away. Maybe I can avoid doing that. But I at least want to get Kurama level 9. We'll do some switch training, though. By the way, when I say switch training, I mean switch training is when you switch your Pokemon out, and so both Pokemon get experience. It gets halved, but the point is supposed to be, it's supposed to help level your other Pokemon. So, for example, I don't want this guy fighting something that she's gonna, like, easily lose to, which is a Weedle. No offense, but she's squishy and cute, so... I'm not gonna make her fight other bugs. But this will be easy, because I just have to tackle this thing. This is basically free experience. If I don't run out of PP first. Alright. Yeah, Sky's level 4. Hell yeah. Save. I need to start the Onimush series. That's one I will need to check out. Again, with me being in the financial position that I'm in right now, buying new games or buying games isn't really something that I'm, like, looking heavily into. I'm mostly, like, Resident Evil 9, I've just decided because I really want to play that game when it comes out. But, hey, Chrono's level 9. Alright, sweet. So, I'll save the game. But, like, there's other game series I want to get into, but I'm also like, I should look at what I have on my shelf and play some of those games, you know. And I'm not going to say that I'm going to finish every game on my shelf, because, like, that's impossible. Like, that's never going to happen. There's just I have too many games. But I would like to, like, start, you know, combing the desert on those. What will I do for things stuff I want, but that's still things like soul substitutes and stuff like. I actually, like, I've been talking about it for a while, thinning out my game collection. There's a few things that I know some friends of mine and, like, for example, my cousin's really into my collection. And so I'm selling/trading stuff as well right now. So, yeah. So, like, if any of my RCG buddies or something, or say, you know, one of my partners or something wants something I have, then I'll hold it for them or whatever. But, so, I'm going to go ahead and just quickly save here. This is where the battle with Big Red's going to happen. We're going to do this. I don't like trading in stuff unless it's, like, an absolute necessity, because the value you get on trading in, unfortunately, like, it's just the way the industry is. You just don't get a lot of money for that stuff. Okay, we got away safely. Alright. Alright, Big Red. Show me what you got. Hey, Zero. You're going to the Pokemon League? Forget it. You probably don't have any badges. The guard won't let you through. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? I don't know. You're about to tell me. I guess. Alright, Big Red. What do you got? I know you got a Pidgey. Fucker. Alright. Fighting a bird is probably not good for you, so I'm gonna send out Gage. Gust? What the fuck? It actually did quite a bit of damage. Also, my roommate made some blueberry and peach cobbler, and I keep wanting to have some. In fact, I am going to have some, because it's delicious, and I haven't eaten dinner or anything yet, so... And dinner's being made, so... Those cobbler's delicious. I should eat it during ad breaks. Hey, Sky's level 5. Oh, do you Squirtle? Yes. I said it, Sky. Alright. Back some more Switch training. Let's switch out. Send Nightman out first. We'll save Gage for the end. If Nightman can't do it for some reason. I got faith in Nightman, though. Alright. New Horn Attack. No rare game mostly God Hand and Silent Hill Homecoming and Downpour. Yeah. Like, for example, I'm looking at my stuff I have and I'm like, what do I want to keep? And, like, I thought about, I'll keep my Pokemon games, but, like, my cousin really wants my complete box copy of Pokemon Platinum. And I don't really care for it because I don't really care for 4th gen. And he really wants it. He really, really wants it. So him and I are doing a trade or whatever for it. He actually has some Star Wars figures, some vintage Star Wars figures still in the box, and we're thinking about maybe doing some trades with those. I am going to do a video of his Star Wars figures, by the way, which he inherited from his dad, aka my uncle. I wanted some of them, but he gets dibs because he's the kid, so. It's many tough trainers. I haven't figured out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. Man, Big Red's so mean to me. Alright, anyways. Get back to the Pokemon Center and heal up. And we'll go through Viridian Forest. Alright, I'm gonna save my game again, because why not? Alright. Okay. And because we're saving here, I'll just do another save in here. There we go. Make our way back to the forest. Okay. Alright, let's actually go try to fight some trainers in here. I know there's a few of them in here. I don't know if this guy wants to fight. Probably not. You're gonna have Pokeballs to catch Pokemon with. You should carry extras. I know. That's why I have lots. Okay, there's this guy first, this Jackal. Hey, you have Pokemon? Come on, let's battle him. Alright. Let's fight. Just in a Weedle. Alright, go Sky. But I'm gonna switch train you because you are of low level, and that thing knows Poison Sting, which is super effective. String Shot. That's it, you're going down. I got Ember, bitch. Take that, Weedle. Gone! It's a one-hit wonder. Straight from Pokemon Stadium. Yeah, this guy's level 6. Alright. Let's use Caterpie. Oh, should I do a Caterpie off? This Caterpie's level 6, and my Caterpie's level 6. Well, this will be... Actually, this will be a stalemate, so I'm gonna just send Kurama back out. I've got the advantage, I might as well use it. You son of a bitch. You tackled me for 2 HP? Well, I'm gonna Ember you. Alrighty, hell yeah. Take that, Caterpie. My Caterpie's better, even though it didn't fight you. No, Caterpie can't cut it. It can cut the cheese. Ha 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 ha. I'm not funny. Okay. Alright, so now we'll do one of these saves. For that one, okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, so, you can bypass these trainers, by the way, if you don't want to fight them, but I just do it because, you can jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. What does that mean? Nobody knows. But, like, you can avoid them, but I like to get the training that they offer, because usually, trainers tend to have stronger Pokemon, which give more experience, so... I think we got a good thing going on here. Ooh, your Poison Sting. Ugh. Poison Sting, they nerfed the amount it poisons in Blue version, for the international version, because it used to be, when I played Pokemon Green, I was literally getting poisoned every fight. Like almost every other Poison Sting would poison me. Okay, I'm not gonna make you guys sit through this. I'm gonna fast forward through it. gonna run out of PP, I think. Means I'm gonna have to use Strength Shot. Oh, I might just do it. Ooh, critical hit. Come on, Sky. There we go. There we go. 106 experience, damn. Sky grew to level 7. Alright. About to use Weedle. Will you switch Pokemon? I'm gonna say no, but I will. Okay, Pokemon. Let's go to Kurama. Alright. String Shot. Alright. Yeah, lower my speed. Hit Ember. Alright. Bam. There we go. Parameter level 10. Hell yeah. Alright, so that means I'm gonna even out the training and probably the next fight let Nightman do some. Huh? What? Sky is evolving? Hell yeah. Sky evolved to Metapod. It's like when she sleeps. She becomes a pod person. You can't move her until she, like, you know, spreads her wings and becomes a beautiful butterfly again. Alright, so let's see the state. For this one. I'm rotating the states. I probably don't need to, but it is what it is. Alright, we're gonna get an ad, so I'm gonna have Gobbler. I'm gonna gobble this Cobbler. Mm. Mm. Enjoy the creepy Viridian forest music. The composers knew what they were doing. Alright, Ad, you can play anytime you want. Or don't. I'm not your dad. But I could be. You can see me chewing. That's so crazy. Ow. I put this cobbler in my gullet. They did not have to go so hard with these songs. But they totally did. Will I finish my cobbler before the break's done? Well, maybe. And I did. Oh, that was good. And I think, while I've got a second, I'm gonna drink some water. Some water. Oh. It's good water, too. Water. Okay. Alright. The ad's over, so that means we can get back to playing the game. Okay. This guy in front. Alright. So. You can also avoid the grass here and get an item. An antidote. Hell yeah. I believe there's more items over there, but I think we can go around. Yeah, we can. Yeah. We're almost through this forest. Is a battle coming up, or what? I didn't skip a guy, did I? I don't think I did. Another item. Got a potion. Alright. Is that really the last guy right here? Well, I'm gonna save since I got all the way here. Alright. It's funny because, like, some of the sound effects are on, if you guys might have noticed there, the sound effects are on one of the music channels for the sound chip. So sometimes you'll if you use a sound effect, it'll make a different sound if it's in if it's a certain part of a song. So, all right, what do you got? A Weedle. This guy should be able to handle this, but I just feel like it's going to be tough. So, Nightman, you're in there. Yeah, Poison Sting don't do shit to Nightman. Horn attack. There we go. I keep using your Poison Sting, you level 9 Weedle fuck. I got Horn attack. Alright. Got him. Jot him. Alright. So that is all the trainers in here. So before I go on, I'm going to take a look and see if there's some items and stuff I missed. While also taking advantage of things like this. Ooh! Chow! Thanks for the raid! Oh, I'm out of PP for that? Shit. Okay, well...
Jao Shinobi just raided with 6 reinforcements.
Hey! How you doing tonight, Chow? You having a good night? For anybody who's watching Chow, hi, I'm Zero. I'm your gender fluid cat boy, cat girl, cat dragon thing, whatever I feel like being that day. I like retro games, I like indie games, as you can see, retro games, and I like some modern games, I like horror, like platformer, stuff like that. Favorite franchises are Mega Man, Monster Hunter, Pokemon, like that. Well, we're getting married. What? Getting married? I thought you already were married. Anyways, let's just do a quick shout out for you. Unrecognized commit. Oh, I spelled shout out wrong. Oops. That's what happens when you try to type with one hand. When I say that, my keyboard's to the left of my microphone, so it's hard to do. What were you doing? What were you doing, Joe? Story of Season. Ah, that's what you meant by getting married. All right. Yeah, so for 16-bit winter, which is the thing that which is a little event I do here every year from November 1st to April 1st. We play retro games, and I've decided to go back to my childhood and play the original Pokemon game that I had, Pokemon Red. And I've been naming that's my Pokemon after Franz. So I have a couple of ideas for some. We'll see what happens. But right now, I'm just trying to get my party up. First and foremost, we have Sky, who is a Metapod, which will become a beautiful Butterfree soon. We've got Kurama, who's my Charmander. We've got Nightman, who is my Nidoran. And Gage, who is my Electric Rat. So yeah, that's what we got so far. Right now, the goal is to try to get some of the items I missed. Oh, Sky's got no PP, so you know what? That's not right. Sky has PP. Anyways, I'm going to go to the Pokemon Center and heal my Pokemon up to get some PP back, and then I'm going to go back to doing some training. I'm only using speed for monotonous, like, movement and, like, when I, when I do grinding, so it'll go faster, because I don't want to make people wait for me to grind. My goal tonight is to try to beat Brock. We'll see if that happens. I have to tell you that I got Pokemon Legends ZA. Oh, nice! And yes, if anybody's wondering, I will be going back to that game. I just took a little bit of a break from it, because I want to play a couple of other things, including this, so... Alright, let's do a save state, just to be sure. So, because I'm getting pretty far in that game, so I need to do more of ZA. But yeah. Anyways, let's just speed this up so we're not making everybody wait. Alright. Kakunas, you are great for training. Because all you do is harden. And this is the Pokemon that looks like a dick from the back. So I always thought it was a dick. I didn't realize what it was, that it was a larva, when I was a kid. I was like, ah, it's a wiener. It's the wiener Pokemon. Should I do this again? Ah, fuck, this guy got poisoned. Great. Poison is, like, relentless in these games, too. Alright. Yeah, see that? Didn't even make it. Alright, anyways. And so, it's funny, I don't have it here with me, but I should grab my, my guide for Pokemon. Because I have my original strategy guide that I had as a kid, and I used to, okay, so I wasn't allowed to play video games during school nights. That was my mom, like, because I think my mom didn't want me and my brother to get addicted to video games. And so, but I was allowed to do things like read about video games or look at, like, stuff. So, I read the shit out of my, Pokemon, so we had two guides. We had a red, blue, and yellow guide. Which, I'll show you guys at some point. It's got masking tape on the side of it to hold it together, because we fucking read the shit out of this book. But also, we had a red and blue guide before that, before yellow came out, and that one got completely destroyed. It was the same way. It was like there was masking tape on the side of it to keep it together. Like, I don't think I missed anything. I don't think I did. But, I do want to do a video talking about some of my game guides that I have. I, unfortunately, was one of the poor saps who bought the Final Fantasy IX game guide back when Play Online was a service where you look up codes or whatever in your Final Fantasy IX game guide and you get more, you know, stuff for your guide. And I'm like, instead of printing it in the fucking book, you had to use a website to find it. And guess what? That website don't exist no more. So if you have the Final Fantasy IX player's guide, it's basically useless. Because 9 was one of my favorites. It is still one of my favorites. But, like, okay, I must have got all the items. Okay, well, it's just grinding time, then. So we gotta get Sky up to level 12. There we go, Sky did it. Sky's level 9 now. Sweet. We're gonna go ahead and save the game. Alright. And then we're gonna go and heal Sky up, because Sky's got low PP. Alright, and save state. There we go. See if we can beat Brock tonight, even though I've been late. I was late tonight, and I won't need to get my Pokemon up to a certain level. Alright, so, let's go to the Pokemon Center. Pokemon up. There. Alright, so, goal is we need to get Sky to level 12. So Sky can learn Confusion, because Confusion is a psychic move, and it's not... It does normal damage to rock types. At this rate, it's going pretty well, so... Shit. Come on. Alright. Pikachu. Damn it, Sky quit missing. There we go. It's gonna take a while because Kakuna and Metapod give the most experience, and they only give like 50, whatever. But at least you don't have to wait through all this shit. Because this would take forever. This takes... I did this recently when I played Green for fun on my Game Boy. There we go. Sky, how we doing here? Let's just check. 57, okay, you're almost there. Let's keep going. Damn it. Let's see. Let's get somebody else some experience like Nightman. Right. Hey, Nightman's level 10. Sweet. Let's save the game. I might try to get everybody up to level 12, just so we're all equal before going into Brock. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do that, but we'll try. But yeah, this takes some time because of the whole amount of experience you get in here. I'm getting metapods though; those are good. I need to get more metapods and Kakunas. That's gonna help me out. There we go. This guy got 41 from that. Alright, let's see. Come on. Here we go. Kakuna. That's just what I needed. Quit missing! This guy quit missing. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna be enough. Ooh, critical hit. Nice. Sky grew to level 10. What? Sky's evolving? Hell yeah! Like the beautiful butterfly she is. Butterfree. Alright. Alright. So the reason we gotta get Sky to level 12 is to learn that attack, because she learns Confusion at level 12. And so, this actually goes back into what I was saying before about the Pokemon Player's Guide, is because I was obsessed with Pokemon when I was a kid, which I know a lot of other kids were as well. But I was obsessed. Like it was crazy. But yeah, so because I couldn't play the games during the week, and I did actually try to sneak playing games because I was that much into Pokemon. I would look at the Player's Guide when I had downtime on school nights, because I just wanted to learn everything I could. Like, don't know math. The joke is I don't know math. I'm not good at math because I need that room to remember what all 151 Pokemon learn their moves at and where you catch them and all that stuff. Because that was my I don't know if you'd call that autistic. Maybe. I guess that might be autistic. I don't know. Let's send it to... Ow! June! Alright, let's go in there. But that was my... happy anniversary. It's not my anniversary yet. This is, well, I guess my 20th is this year for, oh, it's Pokemon Red's anniversary? Oh, yeah, that's why I wanted to play Pokemon, right. Happy anniversary, I guess. Yeah, Pokemon's anniversary is this year. The 45th anniversary of Donkey Kong is this year. It's insane. There's so much stuff. I'm planning to name my Pokemon ZA. I have friends. I'm curious what you'd want to be. I mean, my favorite Pokemon isn't in the game. I mean, the obvious choice is just to choose a cat-like Pokemon and name it after me, but, I don't know, anything you think that fits my aesthetic. I'm not picky. Let's save the game. Yeah, I totally forgot that the Pokemon anniversary is this year. Ooh, that means they have to show something off in February. I wonder what they're gonna do. I don't know why I fight these things. They just try to poison me. There we go. Kakuna, that's what I want. Okay. Alright, Kakuna. Let's do this. Hey, Sky's level 11 already. That was fast. Now we just gotta get her up to level 12. And then we'll be ready for the gym. But I might also, since it looks like I might have some time, get everybody else up to level 12, because I think that would make the most sense. Get the whole party up to level 12 before I fight Brock. See, in Pokemon Yellow, Butterfree learns Confusion when it evolves at level 10. But in this game, they thought, let's not give them another attack until at least they hit level, level 12. So I'm like, really? Also notice how Butterfree did not learn Harden when it evolved into Metapod, or when Caterpie evolved into Metapod. Because in this version of the game, you have to catch a Metapod or a Kakuna to get Harden. I think in Yellow, they added it as a move it learns when it evolves, if you evolve to level 7, like you're supposed to. But yeah, you just won't learn it. Your Pokemon just won't learn Harden if you evolve them from the first stage. Jesus Christ. Butterfree, come on. Jesus Christ, Sky. Hit it. Ironic thing, too, is Sky has been playing Pokemon Emerald in her downtime. She's never played through Emerald, and so she's been playing that. She's been having a gay old time with it. Not just because she's gay, but because it's, I don't know, it's Pokemon. She's having a good time with it. Anyways, but yeah, no, it's just interesting. Like, I'm in kind of a Pokemon and Mega Man mood right now. Mostly, the Game Awards put me in the Mega Man mood. So if you guys haven't been watching the Let's Plays on my channel, I've been doing the Mega Man Wily Wars remakes of Mega Man 1, and I'm thinking I'm gonna redo 2, because I did 2 years ago, and then maybe do 3, and then do Wily Wars. Just do the whole thing. Just do the whole shebang. Okay, so we got Sky to level 12, so that means we can focus on some of the other Pokemon in my party here. Let's see, save state over this one. Yes. Weedle. Pikachu to level 12. This will be easy with a Kakuna. There we go. Spoiler for my video that you like, I added a Mega Man reference. Oh boy. You know me and Mega Man. Hey, Gauge level 10. Save the game. Let's Gauge to level 12. Let's get Chrono up to level 12, and let's get Nightman up to level 12. Let's just get them all up to level 12. Get them all. You know what I mean? Gotta catch them all. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Let's see. This just makes grinding so much more efficient that you can do it at hyperspeed. Okay, well, I need to switch Pokemon for this. Missing a Krama. Aw, perfect Kakuna. Look at how much freaking damage that does because it's special and not physical attack. That's so good. Gage is getting all the experience right now. Come on. Weedle. Fucking Weedle, whatever. There we go, another Kakuna. Wow, one-hit wonder. Damn. Hey, Gauge level 11. Sweet. Alright. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Okay, so let's do another save state. Over this one. Yep. So we get Gauge level 12. Just running out of Thunder Shocks, though. There we go. This might be it. Ooh, one-hit wonder on that. Alright, I gotta switch to Kurama. Oh, you know what? This time I'll switch to Nightman. Get Nightman some more experience. Alright. Kuna, I've got 2 Thunder Shocks. There we go. There we go. Alright, Gauge is out of PP, so I gotta switch Gauge out of the front spot. We're gonna put Nightman in front. You let Nightman get some experience. Oh, I thought you saw. Yeah, I caught an Nidoran and named it after you. Yeah, keep giving me those Kakunas. Hey, level 11. Nice. Alright. Save the game. Alright. This is a way to record some lines. Ah, okay, all good. Well, you're at the recording lines phase of your review. Oh, shit. That means it's actually going to come out soon. Well, maybe not soon. I'm not going to promise that for other people. It's your video, right? So, but hey, it's coming along. I've been thinking about what to do for my next video. I'm going to get to work on it soon. Why is everybody missing with tackle? What's going on here? I've never had tackle miss so much. No, as soon as I will get to the editing after that. Yeah. That's why I say I'm not gonna make any promises because I don't know what your flow's like. I gotta figure out what I want to do for my next video. I'm trying to debate whether I should take one of my already made scripts or I should just focus on something else. Okay, you're level 12, so you hit the threshold that I want. So we're gonna put Chroma out in front. And no, not option. We're gonna get Chroma some trading. Alright. Okay, we'll save the state as well. Oh wow, Kakuna. Nice. There we go. Get rid of that Pikachu. There we go. Chrono's level 11. Save the game. Alright. Yeah, I have a few ideas. There is one video idea I've really been wanting to do for a while, and I think I might start writing that. I'd like to try to get one video out in January, but I can't make any promises like that. So I might take one of my already put together scripts and just make one of those videos just to get a quick video out and then give more time to my other video to breathe. One that I want to do. It's going to be a lot of stuff I got to do. I got to do some captures and stuff still for it. It's not going to be a game review, actually. It's going to be on another topic. But it is going on the review channel. If anybody's wondering. Hey, Chrome's level 12. Alright. It's everybody but Pikachu at level 12, so... I really don't need to get Pikachu to level 12 for fighting Brock, because it's going to be useless unless it knows Quick Attack, which we might learn Quick Attack. I can't remember if Quick Attack is 12 or 16. I know in Yellow it's 11, I'm pretty sure. But we'll just try... Well, everybody's level 12. We'll just get Gage level 12, so why not? But yeah, this just makes grinding go so much faster. Just having the speed. Okay, thank God she didn't get poisoned. Okay, she didn't learn Quick Attack. Oh well. We got all our Pokemon up to level 12 for the gym. For the Gaim. Which we're watching more of tonight. For Toku Tuesday. So anyways, let's see. Let's go to Pokemon. And I think for this gym, I want to put Kurama out in front to get some more experience, because I want to focus on getting them up. Unfortunately, Kurama's going to be a detriment for the first 2 gyms, and it's not going to be really useful until the 4th gym. But we'll do some grinding and see what happens. Mount Moon should provide some grinding too, so... Alright. Before we fight this guy, I'm going to save the game. Alright. I'm going to save state again. If I'm lucky, we might not even need Sky for this. We have some video ideas too. Yeah, I've got a document where I write down all my videos idea. There's actually a few. You're still light years from facing Brock. I've got a few recently that I forgot, and I'm hoping will come back in my memory, because that's the thing that happens. If I don't write it down, I forget it. But yeah, alright. We got a dicklet here, so let's just use Ember on this. This thing, luckily, doesn't know dig yet. It's too low a level. Because if it did, I'd be in trouble. But it's my special attack, or its defense, or its defense its special must be lower than physical, because I'm destroying it with embers here. Right, take that dicklet. Now the first ever gym leader would be Ash's longest running travel companion. Yeah. In the anime, that is. Sandshrew. Okay, Kurama's got some damage on them, so I'm gonna switch over and put Nightman out there. Nightman, don't fail me down. You know what I learned recently? Sandshrew's name in Japanese is literally just sand. They're so clever with the Pokemon names in Japanese. Sand attack, come on, don't do that. Oh, great. The War of Attrition. It's gonna keep using sand attack so my moves miss. Come on, hit him with horn attack. Damn it. My crown finished him off. Oh, I'm just gonna snooze an ad real quick. Yes, critical hit. Nice. Your sacrifice was not in vain, Nightman. Prime was level 13. Hell yeah. Alright, defeated junior trainer. Darn. Light years isn't time, it's measured in distance. Yeah, well, duh. Okay. Alright, so let's go over here to... Let's enter heal my Pokemon back up. Alright, I'm gonna keep Kurama out in front, because I think Kurama's gonna be my goat for the gym fight. Whoa. Alright. God, everybody DMs me when I'm live. Can they not see that I'm streaming? Anyways, I'm gonna save the game before we start this fight. Alright, and then I'm going to do a save state. I'm Brock, I'm Pewter's gym leader. I believe in rock-hard defense and determination. That's why my Pokemon are all the rock type. Do you still want to challenge me? Fine then, show me your best. Alright, Brock, let's do it. This is always funny because my brother's name is Brock. So... And he has done that pose before. Alright, Geodude. I love how Geodude's like, get out of here! Alright, let's hit him with an Ember.
You've got a refractor shard. The Nightman 39 just cheered 100 bits. I'll use my frying pan as a drying pan.
I'll use my frying pan as a drying pan. See, here's the thing about Geodude. I don't think this Geodude actually knows any rock moves. I think only his Onix knows rock moves, so I might be okay. It does know tackle, though. Does he also have a frying pan that doubles as I love how everybody's going to the same joke. Now, I don't think the trainers in this one use items on their Pokemon with the gym leaders in this gen. I think that's a second gen thing. I could be wrong, though. Well, there goes Geodude. We're at 220 for that. Root level 14. Now, in the remakes, you can learn... Charmander can learn Iron or Metal Claw, which makes this battle a little easier if you have Charmander. Oh, it's using Bide. I don't like that. Come on, burn it. Alright. Gage is gonna have to be the target for this one. Just using Bide. I'm gonna lower its attack at least. Yeah. Okay. Okay, it wasn't as much as I thought. I'm just gonna keep lowering its attack with Growl. Alright, let's send Kurama back out. Screech, but I'm using a special attack. Oh, that did my defense. Not my attack. Come on, burn it. Oh, its attack is so low that tackle doesn't do much. I'm surprised it's not going for rock throw. I know I could just beat this with Butterfree right now, but I want Kurama to get the experience. Come on. Maybe it doesn't know rock throw. But why would... Yes! That's what I was hoping for. Oh, yeah, baby! That's what... Oh, you fucker. They do use items. Don't you dare fucking use a potion. Oh, use Bide now, but you're almost dead, so... Take that Onyx. Yeah, I did it! I brute forced it. I guess I didn't really need to get Butterfree, but that's okay. I wanted Sky on my team. I took you for granted. As proof of your victory, here's the Boulder Badge. I received the Boulder Badge. Hell yeah. That's an official Pokemon League badge. Its bearer's Pokemon become more powerful. The technique Flash can now be used anytime. Alright. Wait, take this with you. I received TM34, which is probably Bide. Only good once, so when you use it, it teaches you a new technique. Pokemon, be careful. TM34 contains Bide. Your Pokemon will absorb damage in battle and then pay it back double. Anything to say after? What kinds of trainers in the world? You appear to be very gifted as a Pokemon trainer. Go to the gym in Cerulean and test your abilities. Alright, well, we will do that, but first I'm gonna go... We've got an ad coming up, so I'm gonna heal my Pokemon. So anyways, we got our goal. We beat Brock, so that's pretty good. Alright, so we'll heal our Pokemon, then we're gonna take a quick break for the ad. So I'm gonna save my game, but I'm gonna put... I'm gonna keep Trauma in front. Save our game. And I'm gonna check some of these frickin' messages people are sending me while the ad plays. Save state. Alright. Save over. This one. Alright. Alright, so I think the ad's ending soon, so pull these up. And there we go. Okay. Oh, right, I forgot one of them. One of my windows. There we go. There we go. Ad's done. So, let's see. Where is my... there we go. Excuse me. Alright, guys. We are now going to continue our Pokemon journey, but not for too much longer, because it's Toku Tuesday night, so it's Choku Tuesday, isn't it? So we're gonna do some, we're gonna watch some Chokusatsu. Hey, I met you in Viridian Forest. Oh, that means you got a bad Pokemon choice, buddy. Alright, what do you got? What do you got, Bugcatcher? Caterpie? Pfft, I got Kurama. Besides, my Caterpie's a Butterfree. It's even better. Alright, take that, Caterpie. I might be able to at least get to Mount Moon. We might not be able to do it till next Tuesday, but at least I can get there. Wow, what a great move, Lear. Let's use Weedle. Yeah, I'll give him out. Alright, give him that Emma. Alright. Hell yeah. Use Caterpie. I'm not gonna change Pokemon. You're gonna keep using Caterpies? I'll take you out. My Ember. Bitch. Alright. Take that. Alright. You beat me again! Well, it's no surprise. You were fucking using bug Pokemon. Hi, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. This guy's my favorite. Youngster Joey. He's not technically Youngster Joey, but I like to say that he's Youngster Joey. Alright, Youngster, what do you got? Rattata? Alright, let's do it. Rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, my body is a weapon. Rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Alright. Bam. Oh, wow, that didn't finish it? I just realized this is my first Rattata I've seen the whole game. I didn't run into any on the routes over here. I only ran into Pidgey. That's crazy. I couldn't imagine playing this game and not running into one of those. I thought about catching a Rattata and naming that after Gage, but I'm like, Pikachu's going to be more useful. Plus, Gage is more of a mouse than a rat, I like to think. I'm going to keep Chroma out for Ekans. I guess I could have switched to Nightman for that, but that's fine. Oh, I hate Rap in this generation. Because it just keeps going until it's done. There we go. At least I can do that. There we go. Alright, Kurama's level 16. Hell yeah. That means Kurama's gonna evolve. Yeah. I don't believe it. Kurama's evolving. Alright. Her evolves into a Charmeleon. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Because there's this art that Kurama has of her in a onesie. That's kind of what I'm imagining when I send her out into battle. Go Kurama! She's like, rawr. Alright, so we don't want the other Pokemon to get behind. Gage is pretty much going to get training throughout, but I'm going to put Gage in front because I think there's a lady with a thing there, so... with a flying Pokemon, so putting Gage in front is probably a smart idea. So anyways, alright. I'm gonna save. I saved, and I'm gonna save state. Let's see. Oh, I'm back up to the top. Okay. Alright, so let's fight this lady. You looked at me, didn't you? No, you looked at me! What do you mean, lady? I just jumped down that little hilly cliff. Ah, I knew you'd have a Pidgey. A Chillip. I gotta get Gage to learn Quick Attack. Gage is gonna be my goat for the next gym, so you gotta get her up. Thundershock, hell yeah. Take that Pidgey. You're down. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna make my flying Pokemon. Oh, I think I have an idea. Pidgey, another Pidgey. Chillip. Eat that Thundershock, bitch. Oh, why don't you just die in one hit? Jeez. It's super effective. I'm level 12, you're level 9. Ugh. Alright. We might not make it to Mount Moon at this rate, but at least we got some battles in. Oh, my controller's dusty. You're mean. You're the one who fought me, bitch! What are you calling me mean for? Alright, anyways. Alright. That guy's probably got some Pokemon that are strong. Let me just... Yeah, that's fine. Are you a trainer? Let's fight. I might be a trainer. Needle. Alright. Alright, Gage, show them what you got. Alright. God. I would love to have quick attack right now. Alright, take that. To use Kakuna. I won't change Pokemon. But we're gonna do this. There we go. Caterpie. Nah, I can do this. Let's make this go faster. There we go. Metapod. Alright. If I had new Pokemon, I would have won. You sure about that? Save my game, because we just did a couple of battles. I'm gonna do a few more battles and then we'll probably call it, guys. It's getting real close to Toka Tuesday time. I should go a little longer because I started so late. Maybe I'll go just a little... Maybe I'll try to at least get to Mount Moon. How about that? We'll try to at least get to Mount Moon, but I am going to be speeding up a little bit in that case. That look you gave me, it's so intriguing. Oh my. Let's see what you got. Rattata. Damn. Use a Nidoran. Well, I know what to do. I'm going to use Sky. She has confusion. Alright, there we go. Alright, what do you got? You can fight my new Pokemon. Okay, sure. Let's see what is it? Oh, it's a Caterpie? Is that really that new? Let's use Metapod. Wow, so new. Alright. So, I'm gonna fight this guy here. Hey, you're not wearing shorts! Yeah, no shit. Oh, you got a Spearow? There we go. Alright. God, I forgot how slow you move when you don't have the bike. Alright. Let me at least get to Mount Moon here. Oh, is this the lady with the fucking Jigglypuff? Yes, it is. Okay, so I think I'm gonna switch to... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep what I have out, because the Jigglypuff's gonna try to put me to sleep. Eek, did you touch me? No, you came out of the grass at me! What do you mean, did I touch you? What, from over here with, like, a 10-foot pole? Jigglypuff. More like jiggly stuff. Okay, I'm doing this because it likes to put Pokemon to sleep. Yeah, just like that. Alright. Let's just speed through this. Ugh. Okay. Alright. Nightman, you're up. Hit with that horn attack. Yeah. There we go. Fully paralyzed. Pound? Holy shit, that did a lot more damage. Oh, that was a critical hit. A lot more damage than I was hoping. You fucker. Damn it, there goes Nightman. Alright, Sky, it's up to you. Let's give him a confusion. There we go. Alright, we gotta get to that Pokemon Center. Heal my team back up. That's it? What do you... Bitch, took out 3 of my Pokemon. Or 2 of my Pokemon. And that's all you have to say? For yourself? That's it? Man, fuck that bitch. Okay, and save state over this one. Okay, I think there's another trainer right here, I think. Maybe not. I thought there was a trainer right there. No. But there's a trainer... This guy I don't think is a trainer, actually. Phew, I better take a rest, Grown. That ton from Cerulean takes it out of you. Alright, so... Yeah, I think we made it through here. Okay, alright. We're gonna heal our Pokemon up. Alright. And you know what? That's, I think, where we're gonna end, guys. Oh, it's not letting me. Whatever. I want to just tap down. It's not letting me do it. Okay, anyways. We'll just save here. And that's probably where we're gonna call it for tonight. I know this wasn't exactly, this was a shorter stream because I was late, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna save that state here. All right, let's find a raid target, guys. Let's see who's live. Let's go ahead and check LTN first. Let's see. LTN, anybody live? Oh, Reiko's live. Maybe we should raid Reiko. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I think Reiko's still live. Let's see if Reiko's live. Yeah, Reiko's live. I think she was gonna stream last night, but she's doing this as a makeup. Alright, guys, we're gonna go raid Reiko. So, well, I'm gonna wait for the ad to finish playing, and then we're gonna raid Reiko, because there's an ad on her stream right now. An ad for just coming in, so we'll just wait on that. Alright. By the way, I hope you guys enjoyed me going down a little bit memory lane and playing Pokemon Red. I am going to play this until we either defeat the Elite Four or we catch Mewtwo, because I usually consider catching Mewtwo the end of the game, in my opinion, but we'll see. We'll see how it is. Okay, this ad's almost over. Alright. Jesus Christ. Alright. Y'all know the drill, but in case you don't, I'm going to tell you. Here is the raid message if you are subbed. If you are not subbed, that is totally fine. You don't need to be. I have a raid message you can use instead. It is this one right here. You guys can join the Discord here if you want to join us for Topo Tuesday. We are watching Kamen Rider Gaim after the stream. Or if you just want to hang some cool peeps, you can go there as well. You can also find my social medias here, my YouTube channels here, and my newest videos here, which these need to be updated, but the playlist still will get you to where you need to go. If you'd like to save 10% or more in your order at advance.gg, you can use my code 010 at checkout. If you like the music at the start of the stream, you can check out Static Saint here. 4 albums are available for streaming and download. If you guys want to join in this funness, that's a word, join 60-Bit Winner. We're just playing retro games for fun, reliving childhood memories, and discovering new games that are retro. It's Wii U and older, and also retro-style indie games and indie games in general are allowed as well. And guys, as many of you know, I am in a bit of a financial pickle right now. Anything helps, but nothing's required. But I appreciate everybody who's helped me out. Anyways, guys, here's that raid message again. If you're subbed, if you're not, you can use this one instead. I'll see you guys tomorrow for probably some more, maybe some Pokemon ZA and Monster Hunter. But until then, take care, comb your hair. In a rush, use a brush. Don't do drugs, stay in school, eat your teeth. I'll see you next time on Cheat. Go say hi to Reiko for me, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. Bye! Okay.
Japanese card, he was like, I don't know what this is. Here, I'll just give it to this random kid.